Hey y'all, okay, I'm in the bath right now. I had to tell Alexa to pause the music. I'm in the bath with my cup of wine. You know, chilling. Okay. I was sitting here thinking. Fucking thinking. I'm gonna post this. I'm not bald. I have braids. I have long hair. I'm gonna post this because it's really my mind. It's like I just had this thought and I really want to post this on YouTube. But I'm just scared if this gets some traction, like this gets views. I look so fucking crazy. Oh my god. Whatever. I'm sweating. Well, I'm sweating. I'm sweating because I'm taking a hot bath, bitch. Fuck. Anywho. Sitting here thinking, right? Sitting here thinking. You know we have the 3D, 4D, 5D, 60, 70. It goes all the way up to 13D. I'm gonna make a separate video about the different D's, the different dimensions, what they stand for, what happens in those dimensions, all that, right? But I made this so we could understand how a 3D printer ties to our world. Stay with me. I wish I could look up a 3D. Oh, somebody text me. I'm trying to show you a picture of a 3D printer. I don't want to touch my phone no more, but y'all pissed. Oh, back to what I was saying. 3D printer, right? What does a 3D printer do? Let's think, you guys. What does a 3D fucking printer do? A 3D printer, right? You put it in the computer. Tell the computer what you want it to print. I have 2 layers of hair, okay? This is 1 layer. I have 2 layers. I don't care if y'all think I look crazy. Y'all think I'm bald. Fuck it. Bitch, I don't care. Let me get to my point. A 3D printer, you put in the computer what you want it to print. Let me sip my wine. Made my vape. Y'all know it's no cuts on my channel. Skip through, bitch. But I need to get this out. What's a 3D printer do? I was sitting here thinking, a 3D printer, right? A computer. You put in a computer with the 3D printer you want to print, right? Mind you, we're in the 3rd dimension. The 5 dimension time does not exist. All that exists is now in the 5D, meaning there's no future, past, or present. All this is now. Literally, the 5D, everything is happening simultaneously at the same exact time, which is what our timeline is. But we're trapped in the 3D, so we have to watch things play out in time. So nothing is new. Nothing is new. Everything's recycled because everything's already happened before. Everything was already written to happen again. You get what I'm trying to say? So a 3D printer, right? You put it in the computer tells the machine what to print, and the machine prints a 3D version of what you inputted in the computer, what you told it to print, right? We live in a 3D. God created us, right? Holy Spirit, higher power, whatever you want to name it, Allah, universe, whatever you want to call it, okay? Higher power that creates all creations that exist in our world, in our earth cell, okay? Right? So we're all a piece of God experiencing God. The trees, the bird, this bottle, this soap, my hair, this nose piercing, these nails. They're all a piece of God experiencing God. Why? Because our soul is a tethered to the creation, which is God. We're all interconnected. I told y'all about the lonosphere and the nonosphere. The lonosphere is where all our thoughts live. No, the lonosphere is where all our energy lives. Ancestors, everybody, every son of this world is where they live. The nonosphere is where all our thoughts live. No thoughts is brand new. You did not sit up there and create that thought. That thought been existed. You was just in the right frequency, vibrating at the right frequency to receive that thought. That's when you're sad, whatever emotion you feel can fuel what thoughts you receive, because your emotions is a frequency. Your emotions are a frequency, right? If you're sad, more thoughts will come through your brain that amplify and validate that emotion. If you're mad, more thoughts will come through to your brain that validate and amplify that emotion. Your thoughts are not brand new. The thought to kill somebody is not brand new. Somebody just picked it up and actually acted on it. We're all a piece of God, experiencing God. We're able to turn energy, thoughts, into matter, physical things. So this nails, my hair, this soap, this brand is God experiencing God. Why? Because that thought was given to a human being who has a soul, and they actually acted on it and made it a physical thing, matter, something we could touch, feel, pick up, grab. Okay? We are something that God created from a thought. God said, I want to be black. I want to be Mexican. I want to be European. I want to be white. I want to live on earth. I want to be snow. God had that thought. We are his living proof, his living, touching, feeling matter of that thought that God had. Okay? Stay with me. 3D printer, right? As I was saying about a 3D printer. 3D printer. Machine tell what to do. It prints it, right? Us, a piece of God. God thought of what he wanted to do. Printed it. Right? Now, if you don't believe that there are other earth cells, other dimensional beings that have contracts with our earth cell, our world, you could click off right here. Okay? Because I'm about to get into the archons, the mantis people. Okay? But Baphomets, that one motherfucking God. Yeah, I'm about to get into all the motherfuckers. Okay? So, there's this one earth cell that's stuck. Because we're stuck in the 3D. But based on your thoughts, based on your vibration, based on what you do in this earth cell, you can ascend and not be back on this earth. Okay? But this is earth cell stuck in the 3.5D. Right? You guys understand. Tying this, what I was talking about, the 3D printer. We're math. Yes, we are physical human beings. We could touch, feel, but we are made from math. Energy is made from math. Look it up. Any scientist, any smart scientist ever written in history, the deeper they got in science, the more they said they believe God is real, because everything is energy. Okay? We're made from math. Everything is math. Numbers, synchronicities, written, geometry. Everything is geometry. Okay? Everything is geometry. So, you know, some people feel like, oh, it's a matrix. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there, did it really fall? Did anybody really hear it? You know, those one riddles, all that. We're all written, right? We're written by God. God lives past the 5D, past the 6, 7. God is in the 13th D. Different video, different topic, but you can look it up yourself if you want to. Look up what the 13D is. But 5D, everything is 6 is now, okay? We was already written, already pre-orchestrated by God, right? Now, there's some people that control our world, powers to be, the 13 royal families, the Rockefellers, the Rochester brothers, them people who have lost their connection to God because they broke the universal law of eating other humans. The Epstein files, the human baby rituals, they don't have a connection to source. But being connected to source feels so good. So they feed off of our connection to source. And they make contracts with people who lost their connection to source but have higher technology, higher intelligence than we do in our earth cell called Earth. Okay? So, the 3D printer, you could type in what you want and it could print what you type it to do. And there's other earth cells that's above us that understand that, have mastered that, can do that. What do you think our 3D cell is? You don't think we're a 3D printer? Okay, I put it the wrong way. Hold on. When I say you don't think we're a 3D printer, I mean you don't think somebody's able to have a machine type what they want, send it and download it into you and have you 3D printed emotions, actions, thoughts, people. Do you get what I'm going with this? Okay, we live in the 3D. Holding us, our 3D life, to a 3D printer. What makes you think the government, powers to be, people who want to benefit off of you being sad, anxious, angry, doubtful, depressed, what makes you think they're not able to 3D print an emotion, a circumstance, a feeling, a person, a life experience into your life? And what makes our 3D earth cell stuck where it is because we find the information, we learn the information, and we do nothing about it. But the reason we do nothing about it is because people who control our earth, they've been here since the 14, 13, 1200s. They've been here for years. That's why these contracts exist, because they made these contracts with the people of these bloodlines from the 13, 12, 1400s. Okay? That's why they inbreed. That's why these people don't mingle and mangle, because they want to keep their percentage of human low. They're okay with their percentage of being human low. I sound crazy, but stay with me or don't stay with me. What do you fucking do, bitch? I'm gonna keep talking. This is the truth. And when it all comes out, and you ever watch this video and thought I was crazy, you will come back and be like, hold on, bitch, that one bitch, sororities or essence, she was onto something. She was bald-headed. I'm not bald-headed, but you might think I am. But that one bald-headed bitch, she was onto something. I'll be like, I'm not bald-headed, but I was onto something. You feel me? Like, as I was saying, cool, right? So, they've been here for a fucking while. So, they've made certain structures of our world. Everything is energy, right? They know the subconscious and conscious exist. So if they're able to program your subconscious from since you was a fucking baby to believe X, Y, and Z, even if you find out some new truth that proves that X, Y, and Z is not what the fuck, it's not X, Y, and Z, it's actually A, B, C. Stay with me here, I'm using letters, but fill in the blank, bitch. But if you find out some new truth that proves that X, Y, and Z is actually A, B, C, D, you've been so programmed to the point that you won't act on that. You won't, that truth will startle you, but it won't startle you to the point where you do some different shit. Because a big chunk of who you are has been programmed to believe that X, Y, and Z is X, Y, and Z, regardless of you knowing right now from you finding out new truths that X, Y, and Z is A, B, C, D. You've been programmed to believe that it's X, Y, and Z. We're finding out aliens is real. But there's some old people that you could show them the files they released in 2021 showing aliens are real, and they will still look at you and say, yeah, no. Because they've been programmed through the 1900s, the early 2000s, that aliens, UFOs are fake. So even if they see some real proof from the same people that lied to them, they will look at you and be like, no. They've programmed us saying good morning, good night, graveyard shift, certain words. They know words create frequencies. They've literally embedded it into the system they created for us to be in. So they're gonna find some. We just found out they're literally doing rituals with babies, and they're eating babies and calling it cream cheese. We just found that out, and we're just all making videos about it. That's shocking. It's crazy. We're not shocked to move. Why? Because we've been embedded with the understanding of jail. Bitch, you go to jail if you storm the White House. We're not as confident as these white folks. Losing your job. If you lose your job, you won't have a house to live in. Yes, this is some real truth. We should really be acting on it. They eating babies. But if I act on this, and I'm the only one acting on this, or if it's a small amount of us acting on this, I can lose everything I've built in this system they created. And that's a scary thought. Comfort. Because the comfort you have in your life, you built that shit. You got that degree. You went to school. You put your head down. You worked that job you didn't want. You didn't take no sick days off. You built the comfort you have. So knowing something is true and knowing you want to act on it, but knowing the truths of your comfort in the system that we were aware that they built, it's a hard thing to tackle. Like, I know we should be, like, we're all, like, it's like, I feel like everybody's looking around like, you guys, they're eating babies. We should be doing something. We're all looking around for somebody to start doing something, but we're all scared to start doing that something because we're scared to be the first person to lose our comfort. But the truth of the matter is, if you lose your comfort, your job, your home, your car, your money, we know society is right now. Nobody's gonna jump in and help you, and just because they're gonna repost your video. They're gonna repost your video. They're gonna make sure you get the exposure you need. But them white folks that are crazy, that jump the White House, they have the funds to lose everything and get it right back. They have the connections to lose everything and get it right back. We know we built the system that we're scared of leaving. Our fear, our anxiety, our losing ourselves, our not cultivating our happiness for the sense of comfort and ease and stability. We built the system that they feed off of. So they don't care about releasing the truth to us. Because if they compute, like a 3D printer, they already computed in the system since we were kids, since we joined preschool, what the fuck we believe, what we think is true, what we were able to act on, what levels we're able to act. Because think about it. Some people depend on the person. For example, right now, if you find out your uncle, your granddaddy ate your niece, your nephew, or a random kid on the street ate her up and said she would taste like cream cheese, fuck some people. Some people will say, fuck jail time. I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Right? Look it up. Some people have when it comes to their kids, their family. Yeah, fuck what the system has taught me. I'm so emotional fueled, I'm going to act on it. But I feel like since the Epstein file, is such on a grand scale, a lot of us want to act on it. Like, we're aware somebody should do something, but nobody wants to lose their comfort to do something. And I'm not talking shit. I'm saying this because me too, bitch. No shade. The most I can do is pray and call in my ancestors, angel guides from other higher dimensions, because I'm going through my own personal stresses to where I cannot lose what I'm trying to build, what I have built for society. Not that I don't care about society, but like all I can do is pray and speak into existence a timeline where everything that's hurting our world, bringing our world down, hurting people, losing families, killing people is extinct. That's all I can do. That's all I'm aware I'm willing to do. Not because I can't do more, but because I'm aware the little bit I do got to lose, I'm not willing to lose. I don't even know what steps to take to lose. How am I gonna get to Washington? How am I gonna jump? What am I finna do if I jump the gate? I just don't even know. I know other instances of how me cultivating what I feel called to do can help generate the change I'm asking the world for. So that's what I could work on, But right now, you feel me? But yeah, girl. What I'm trying to say is a 3D printer. A 3D printer, bitch. A 3D printer. Okay? We're like a 3D printer, and that was my point. You know, I'm gonna post this right now too. But I probably didn't make no sense to some people. Actually, people who I didn't make no sense to, they didn't even stay to this part. You're not even watching this part right here where I said I didn't make no sense to them because I didn't make no sense to them. But if you get me, you get me. Our word is like a 3D printer. Don't let them 3D print and see. That's why another thing. Listen, and while we on the topic, while we on this topic, I look so crazy right now. Please. God, I look so crazy. Oh, y'all, let me tell you what happened. Because if you're still here, you fuck with me. I dropped my blunt in my bath. This bitch bow wet as a hoe. And the plug cannot pull up till tomorrow. And I think that was God, because I shouldn't be buying no weed. Let's start there. But we're not going to get into my personal life right now. Okay, we're just going to get into how I watch this. Or if this blows up, or whenever this go viral, I'm going to be a bad bitch with 1 million subscribers. And I'm just going to be in America from Nigeria. Excuse me. And I'm going to be flourishing, blossoming. I'm going to be making my content with ease. Okay? But back to what I was saying. And while we're on this topic, okay? I love Native. Native, if you ever see this, sponsor me. Do you see how much this is empty, but it's hanging upside down because hopefully it's still some more. This is my go-to. The coconut and vanilla. Love it. But no, that toasted vanilla and cashmere, when I tell you, bitch, that shit, I've been trying to refine that. I probably should go on their website, but their price on the website is not the same price as Walmart. But I might have to because it's so fucking good. This one is lavender and rose. Love this bitch. First time trying it. Chef kiss. Bitch almost empty. Okay, and then I got the next bottle I got. Got it from Walgreens. This one is Cashmere and Rain. I listen to Cashmere and perfumes, soap, all that, bitch. But yeah, maybe if I ever go viral, if I ever go like viral, not viral, but like, if I ever find my community, people who love my video, love natural products, all that, and you guys find this video and you see my native body wash, I have you guys almost called deodorants too, full body deodorant and regular deodorant. You see how my armpits is not even that dark? Because I use native, hoe. Bitch, stop using aluminum, hoe. Use native, bitch. Use native. I shouldn't be cursing. Use native. Use native. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay. But yeah, I love your products. Sponsor me. No less than 10K. Because if you ever find this video, I feel like if native, I stutter a lot. I'm sorry. If Native ever finds this video, I will be at over 1 million subscribers. And you will have no choice but to pay me over 10K to sponsor me. Even though I already fuck with y'all, it wouldn't be like you pay me to lie. Because I fuck with your shit. But then again, if they see me doing free promo, they'll be like, well, maybe it's God. Let's let God have that. Okay. No, Dr. Teals too. I ran out of my Epsom salt, but Dr. Teals, I love you down, bitch. I love you down too, bitch. Your bath soap, not bath soap. Your bath bubbles. Your bath Epsom salt. Your body oil. Slash my eye. Fuck. What the fuck just happened? A lash just entered my eye. I think I'm tripping, but I be tripping, y'all. I feel like a lash entered my eye, but I don't know. Back to what I was saying though. Hold on. Kids, is somebody under 21 is watching this? Under 25. I'm 24, but under 25, because even then, me at 23, 24, I shouldn't have chose this. So under 25 watching this, don't smoke fucking vapes, bitch. If I find you smoking a vape and you like my content, I'll be very fucking upset. So don't do it. Don't be me. I can be able to quit when I want to. Sometimes. Sorry. I thought I had something to add, but I don't. In conclusion, we're like a 3D printer. You control our world. Call on your protection, not just for life, but like from the entities that control our world. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been calling on protection, not just from life, but the entities that control our world as well, because you can protection all you want, but they still control our world. But if you don't deny your consent, they're gonna still control you. Or they're gonna send you emails telling you dead X, Y, and Z. Like lately, real uncut, 30 minutes long. Fuck it. That color trying to get at me, like that color trying to get me, like I don't have no dad. What you mean? Like, but the powers to be notice I'm ascending. I'm getting off their radar, and they're like, let's get this bitch. But you can't get me. Because I know what's going on now. And I'm onto you bitches. Should I call my phone for 3 hours straight with a frequency trying to tap me back into their frequency? No, bitch. Fuck your 582. I think it's 582. Fuck your 582, bitch. I'm 432. Fuck you talking about, whole dead homies. Catch my nails and myself. Eat that bitch up. Okay, bye, y'all.